Okay, basically, kitty kitty boots down is a feeling, it's a form of expression. So, whenever you're walking down with the cutest, hottest new outfit, kitty kitty purr. Whenever you just became valedictorian for your school, kitty kitty purr. Whenever you do anything slay, then kitty kitty purr boots down. And that's exactly what it means. If you know, you know, and if you don't, I'm sorry, you're just not part of the game. Gonna lie, there is a handful of people that I would love to stay in touch with. There's some people, weren't so kitty kitty purr, but all my goodbye messages were sincere. They were a little goofy, they were a little savage. I think that just kind of describes me perfectly, like spicy but sweet. I would have I would have loved nothing more than to work with Miss America. I think her and I really could have ran the game. Um, um, of course, she is my girly pop. I wish there was a world where her and I got closer and worked together. I think her and I really could have ran this game. However, our games just never aligned. Our showmances never aligned, which was super unfortunate. But absolutely, I think that's one of my biggest regrets in this game is not aligning strategies with her. I think this is a really hard question because I think what really got me super far in the game is my social skills. But I think what also helped is that I had to switch up strategies a bunch of times. So I guess being flexible, being able to read people, and also just, eventually learning how to trust my gut instinct is really what got me far in this game.
Well, first off, let's start off with Jag wouldn't even be in the game if it weren't for Matt's path to power win, right? So Jag has was a huge target from the beginning for really no reason for winning Cockadoodle Zoom, I guess. But Jag was a target from the start. He wouldn't have made it this far without Matt's path to power win. I think Matt and Jag are still in the game, a little bit of both. But I mean, at this point in the game, it's so late in the game, competition wins are everything. And they have just been dominating veto after veto. Jag, I think, has like 7 wins, 2 HOHs, 5. Bowie Jane will regret nominating me if Matt and Jag tell her to regret nominating me. She's a little puppy dog fangirl. She doesn't have any thoughts of her own. I am really salty about my eviction, obviously, still, but like, I mean, she'll see. She'll see when they turn their back on her and get her evicted that they aren't who they say they are, and they're not loyal to her in the way that she thinks. I don't know. She'll see. She'll see. Because at the end of the day, I do think that Matt and Jag have a final four with Sari and Felicia. I mean, it would be the smartest thing to do, right? For them to pair up with the other duo, who I'm sure in their eyes are weak competitors, and they can take on in the final four. So I'm sure that Bowie Jane is the next one on their list. We'll see what happens. I want fans to remember my game this season as, I don't know, hopefully not just someone that was being carried to the end. I know how annoying that is to watch when someone's just like, especially when someone's not winning competitions, they're just they're just going with the flow of things, or floating around and going to whoever's in power. I'm really hoping that's not what the fans saw or perceived. I really was trying at the beginning to lay low. I know how this game works, and I know that creating alliances and like making all these big game moves at the beginning can cause you to have a big target on your back. And I really wanted to make it beyond the first few weeks. So yeah, I try to be as strategic as I could be with what I have, with what I had, right? So like at the beginning I was trying to lay low, and then, you know, once we wrapped it up and we were like halfway through the season, I was just making it week by week, trying to maneuver as best as I could. It's just so hard. I hope fans know that it's a hard. It is so difficult week by week. There's just so much pressure and so much stress. I hope I handled it. I thought I handled it well. I hope the fans saw that.